Hey moms, excited to talk to you. It's about food sensitivities. It's about seeing changes when you remove gluten and dairy, when other people have told you that they've tried it and it didn't make a difference. And I want to tell you what I did that did make a difference, because I want to also tell you that I, at first, years ago, got on that bandwagon of, okay, we're going to take out gluten and dairy, and I did it for 3 weeks straight. Didn't let a trace of gluten or dairy touch my son's lips, and saw no change. If anything, I saw other behaviors emerge. So I was so excited because I'm like, cool, it doesn't make a difference, and it's expensive and it's time consuming, and cool, I don't have to do it. So I think I did that with him when he was about, I want to say like 3.5 or something, maybe 4. And when he was just about to turn 5, we saw a functional nurse practitioner who really, opened my eyes. I've talked about this in other videos, and she explained more to me. And I thought, okay. And she did some tests too. I mean, it literally showed that he had a full-blown casein allergy, and it showed that he had a gluten sensitivity. It showed some other things too, but I was still just learning. And so I did it again. And again, I really noticed nothing, and I actually noticed more behaviors. And here's the bottom line, moms, is that I didn't know that when I was removing gluten and dairy and sugar, I also was trying to remove sugar, what I would do is I'd find packaged goods that said gluten, dairy-free, and sugar-free. So I figured, I can cross that all off the list. I'm good. He can eat this. I never took into account what processing does to a food. I was so new at all of this. And you have to remember, Charlie was the 6th of my children, of my all 6 children. And I thought, listen, come on, I've been feeding kids for years. This isn't going to make that big of a difference. He has a brain disorder. So I'm just trying to, take the edge off. And if this is going to kill me in the process, then forget it. I'm not doing it. And so, like I said, it literally took me years to put all the pieces together from so many different angles and go, oh my gosh, it wasn't just the gluten and the dairy. It was everything. It was all the processing. It was all the preservatives. It was the dyes. It was all the other garbage that goes into something to make it. And so what I wish I had understood, and what I want to impart to you, is that if you could just get in the mindset of real food, try to give your kids real food that excludes gluten, dairy, salicylates if you need to. I'll do a different video on that. You've probably heard of the Feingold diet. Anyway, salicylates are big triggers, corn, dyes, and refined sugars, okay? Those are your big triggers. But it's about the real food part that I didn't understand. And I know it's so inconvenient. And I would love for you to give yourself 2 weeks. Give yourself 2 weeks. Actually, I want to give yourselves a month, because the first 2 weeks, I don't want you to do anything. I just want you to watch what's going into your child's mouth. And really, watch what's going into your own mouth. It's kind of interesting. And then after 2 weeks, I would love for you to put this into play, where you're going to give them real food for 2 weeks that does not have the triggers that I just named. And you will watch a difference. And at first, you will see a weirdo child. You will see exacerbated behaviors in that first week, because there is die-off. There's yeast die-off. Again, I'll do a different video on that, but there are behaviors that will come as they are detoxing all the other stuff that they've been ingesting for all these years. So again, what's the point, moms? I want you to understand food sensitivities are real. I was a person who thought, no way, this is ridiculous. I don't have time for this. Trust me, you're gonna make the time, because it will take so many behaviors out of your child's life that it will make ADHD just seem like a mild chronic condition, so to speak, that you just deal with and that you work with. Like any other thing that one of your kids could have. Like, I got a lot of neurotypical kids, and there's different things with each of them that, just in their personality, just the way they move through the world, that I have to tweak with them and manage and maintain with them and always work on with them. So for my 2 that have ADHD, that used to take over my whole waking day. My whole world was, oh my God, how are they going to even grow up? I mean, I really thought that Charlie would, never hold a job, never get married, never, I had written him off. Not that I wasn't helping him, but I mean, as an adult and as a capable, independent human being, I was like, there is no way this kid is going to be okay. I absolutely had said to myself, he's either going to need to live with one of his older siblings when he's older or when I'm dead, because these are the thoughts that I had, or we're going to have to put him in some group facility where he's with other kids that also can't get it together at all. That's how bad Charlie was. That is how bad Charlie was. So food sensitivities mean something. There's truth to it. Don't give up. And if you can only think of one thing, real food, removing those triggers, okay? And I'll do other videos on the different triggers, okay? I know I mentioned salicylates and the Fine Gold diet. I'll definitely do one of those for you, okay? Peace, moms. Ask me some questions if you need. Take care.